Hi Taurus, welcome to your February 2018 reading. I'm sorry I missed January. I was so sick with the flu. I was totally out of it, so I didn't even want to spread my sickness energy or whatever it was. I was out, so hopefully everybody else is healthy out there. But yeah, if you sent me a message and you wanted a reading, I'm so sorry. I'll get back to you sometime this week, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I really needed to listen to my intuition and just rest and relax. I've kind of been burning the candle at both ends, so yeah, but I'm back. So for Taurus this month, I am feeling excited, energized. It could be because I'm filming this on the new moon, but I feel like ready to go. Like I'm like, what do I do? You know, how do I do it? Let's go. I just feel very positive. I feel like things are happening. I feel excited. I feel fearless. I feel like the world is mine right now, and I can do whatever I want. I can choose whatever direction I want to go in, and I feel like I don't have that many attachments, or I feel like nothing's holding me back. I know a few months ago, or maybe it was last month or the month before, I felt like we were bulls and pens, just like waiting to get out the door. But I feel like February is when, you know, the pen kind of starts to open, and it's like, okay, where do I go? You know, like, so it feels very positive. It feels like forward advancement, things coming into alignment. I feel like blocks are being lifted. Whatever was in this holding pattern of, you know, I feel like we've, as a Taurus collective, have been doing a lot of deep, dark, heavy shadow work. And you know, that stuff, it always balances out, right? You can do deep shadow work, you can do a lot of spiritual high work, and then there's this in between where it's the reality of life, right? And the physical manifestations of the heavy work you've done. And I feel like there are physical, material representations of the energy that you've been working through are coming. So it's like, it's almost like a reward coming. That's what I feel like. So hopefully it's in February. Let's pull some cards. All right, what are the messages for Taurus for the month of February 2017? What are the messages for Taurus for the month of February 2017? What are the messages for Taurus for the month of February 2017? So maybe these are energies towards the end of January as well, going into February. Because we do have this new moon coming. And a lot of changes, a lot of positive changes. I feel like some Tauruses can be moving. And it could be for a business, or it could be to do something you want to do. So this feels very much like Taurus, you know, the Empress, the feminine, which represents, you know, the ultimate feminine energy, the Empress. Tauruses, if you're a female, I feel like you're naturally more of a person that is very receptive to everybody. So that means when somebody else has needs, you're very, you know, interested in helping. Or I feel like this is a time for you to be helping yourself. I feel like you've kind of come to the realization that once you're happy, everything else kind of falls into place. So you're being a little bit, I don't want to say selfish, but I want to say smarter about how to manifest what you want in life. Sorry. All right, let's pull some cards. I'm just talking. All right, messages for Taurus. Okay. Woo. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the moon, so secrets coming to light, the shadow work, shedding light on the shadow work. What am I getting with this? You know, the duality we face in life, and kind of that balance we strike when we know the truth, we know our truth. And kind of implementing that into your life, having high morals, having a high integrity, I feel, for Taurus this month. So not really backing down from what you know, what you want to do, what you know is right, what you know will help people. So if this is a business thing and you're moving because you want to advance something, I feel like this business probably has a lot to do with the well-being of others. Or it could just be the well-being of you. Usually what's best for you is best for everybody, right? So in some sort of way, this is the right thing to do. That's what I'm getting. So in the past, we had a little heartache. So if you got in an argument, or I feel like you might have spoken your truth and it hurt you and it hurt the other person, but it was necessary. And you're kind of thinking, should I move on? You're kind of looking back, like, should I, like, we both lost in this situation, should I go back or should I keep going? Because these other people are walking away. They feel defeated. They feel, this could be with somebody. So you spoke your truth. You spoke what you knew or you needed to do. So all below here is just a bunch of swords. So there was a lot of communication, a lot of, you know, it was necessary though. I don't feel like this is a cheating card. There could have been energy going a lot of different ways for sure. Maybe this person was still tied to their ex. Maybe they had wandering eyes, but you kind of like cut that off. You're like, if you want to be with me, like you need to shape up, because I'll walk away. I'll leave this ish, you know. You can't mess with me. I'm the Empress. I'm the Queen of Queens. I'm Taurus. I know my truth. You know, this is powerful energy actually. I've mastered the Queen of Swords too. I will say what I mean and mean what I say. I'm not dealing with this. So she's looking away in the spread. She's looking away from this. Like, no, this isn't happening to me. I'm not paying attention to that type of energy. We're not doing that here. I'll leave. And you speaking your truth about this, it's letting you come out of this defeated. You might have felt defeated when you said it. You might have felt like, I might have to walk away. They don't, you know, fix themselves. But it's feeling like coming out of, when you were down here, you probably felt very defeated. Now you're just like, okay, well, I'm going to come out of that. I'm not going to let that affect me. They can do what they want. They can come back and realize who I am as a Taurus, or it's not meant for me, right? It's not meant for me. So I feel like you have this energy of whatever will be, will be. I spoke my truth. They can accept it. They can, you know, I feel like you also made them feel a little bit like this. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting them to say that. They're always so nice and very pragmatic and, you know, very thought through. You know, Empresses they think they've mastered all of the emotions and how to deal with things, I feel like, for the most part. So they usually handle situations of what's not in their best interest very well. But they finally had to say something, and that caught you off guard. Caught your partner off guard. I feel like this is a partner relationship. Sorry, this is not going to hit for everybody. This feels very much like a partner situation. So in the middle, looking away from this energy, is the King of Cups. So he's like, well, I love this person. Even though she said this, I still want to offer her this cup of love. I want to offer her my resources. I want to offer her a new beginning in this. So I feel like they're really going to have to come out of their comfort zone and make an offer to you, because you've spoken your truth. You've kind of had enough, and I feel like they're going to have to really realize their shadow and what hasn't worked for them in the past, and they're just gonna have to like suck it up and like come towards you, and you're just gonna have to wait, because they do want to offer you something, but they're doing some shadow work themselves right now, and I feel like giving them a little bit of heartache is what they needed, to go within and to think about things, to think about what they want. You know, if you're a Taurus, you could have a little bit of fire in your chart, and they find you as like the ultimate partner. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is showing up here. And it shows, you know, they don't quite know how to go about it. They want you, and they want to move on with you, but they just don't know how to do it. And they're trying to figure that out. They're trying to figure out how to build something with you, something real, actually something tangible. So you guys could be going into business together, or thinking about going into business together, or just building this relationship in like a solid, tangible way. So, so you could be moving in together, moving into a house together, and really starting to lay a foundation once they do figure out how to approach you and how to apologize or how to remedy the situation, because this is going to be in the past, and building something with this person is going to be in the future. But there's just like a little bit of shadow work and coming out of this mental, stagnant, unsure how to move forward, unsure how to take somebody's words, and process them and figure out how to remedy it. Let's pull some clarifiers. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here for Taurus? It could also be that at the beginning of the relationship they had somebody else or a tie to somebody else. They know they want you, but they're not sure. I think there was like too close of a lapse, like they broke up with somebody and started something new with you to like bandage a certain situation or not to go into the depths of their shadow self, and they messed up there. they should have taken time. But everything happens for a reason. So you came into their lives to teach them a lesson, or to teach them how to do this, or to teach them how to grow, basically. That's what I'm getting. Sorry. Yep. So under the Three of Swords, it's like they want to move on. They don't want to be in this energy of, I could feel like somebody just, maybe their ex just won't stop texting them, or won't stop. They won't let them move on. They're like, mine. This is mine. But they are moving on. There's the moon here again. They're going on. They're doing the shadow work, like I said. And they're moving towards you, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling. I also feel like you probably thought that if you spoke your truth, they would just leave you. They would just leave you. And you're realizing, and you're finding power in the fact that, first of all, it's okay. Either way, fine. But they're going to come back and offer you love. So this is a growing chance for you, an opportunity to really be okay with not being okay. You don't have to be the person that's always okay in relationships. You don't have to be the person that always makes it work, that always does the first thing, that always puts in all the effort. What is this Three of Pentacles about? Oof. Yep. So this is about letting your guard down, past life relationship, and knowing that this is something that is going to fulfill you. This is like unconditional love. This is childlike love. This is sharing. So building and sharing together, like what a great combo. This is your future. So, and this is an overlying larger energy to this. So, I think that's really wonderful. I think it's finally letting your guard down too. Like you might have known this relationship was something special, but you were always just like, when are they going to mess up? Or, are they going to do what my ex did to me? Or whatever it is. Yeah. I feel like Tauruses too this month are very attractive to other people. So you might get exes trying to contact you. I just get you very highly attractive this month. And people might be wanting to offer you things. And you have to be really selective in what you want, or what you say yes to, or what energy you take into your life. Really think things through. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Justice. Okay. So, I'm getting that you are getting some sort of like benefit to all your work. So you have all your hard work here, the World, and then the Justice. So, all this work that you've done, all this patience you've had, all this understanding, things are going to even out in your favor. I feel like you're finally coming out of this, and this is like all of 2017's energy. This was 2017, I feel like. And with the Queen of Pentacles reversed under it, I mean, this is you. You're finally coming out of this, and it's coming with a lot of it's coming with a lot of blessings, for sure. Yeah. I mean, this is a really positive reading. I feel like in the past there's been a little bit of relationship issues, questions, difficulties, people finally speaking their mind. I feel like this person came in to help you learn to find your voice. You spoke against what you don't want in your life. You've learned all these lessons that you've gone through with exes or in relationships with your family or whatever it was. These patterns that you no longer want. And justice is finally going to reward you the wheel of fortune. So I feel like this block is finally going to be lifted, and this pen is going to be finally opened. And, you know, you're going to get what you deserve. I mean, you've really stood in your integrity and in your morals this for a very long time, I feel like. And you kind of have this, you know, energy about you where the veil is being lifted, right? And so when they say the veil is being lifted, you know, to me, all that means is you're realizing that we are all one. We are all learning from each other. Nobody deserves to be punished, or nobody deserves to have bad things happen to them if they, you know, do something wrong to you. But more so, it's a lesson for you to learn how to either say yes or no. You can allow that into your situation, to your energy, to your life, or you can say no. So I feel like you finally said, no, that's not happening here. I don't want that. No. Okay. So the universe is taking notes. Oh, finally, she said she doesn't want that. Because in the past, you would just wallow in this energy of, this always happens to me. Oh my goodness, it's never going to get better. And all the universe hears is never get better. You know, always happens to her, or him. So you guys kind of just stayed in that energy. And finally you're like, oh, everything happens for a reason. Fine. You know, like, good things are meant for me. I feel like this positive turn in energy finally. And it's not prompted by anything, which is so powerful in my opinion. I mean, obviously the situation got you to this point, but it's like, you're not happy because you won the lottery or something. You're happy because you finally realized what you deserve. And that's really powerful. And that's when, like, this energy of, like, you know, who knows in the future, that's like the energy of, like, winning a lottery, but not necessarily winning a lottery, but, you know, just having, like, abundance flowing to you. So your angel card is make gratitude with your new attitude. Oh, that's funny. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. So you're happy. You're becoming more and more abundant. The more gratitude you have, the attitude, like it said, it's changing. You're happier. So, wow, how powerful. Okay, let's pull one more. Sorry, these videos are a little longer. Will help Taurus in February 2018. God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So, this person in this picture even looks like a Taurus. She's like a very earthly mother with her child and abundance. And it could be that your relationship, you were hoping it would turn into like a family type of situation, or, and it could be. I mean, God is in charge. It looks like this relationship is, you know, advancing in a positive situation. So this could be your justice, you know, a gift from the universe. But, I mean, if you want to be a mother or have a family, but it also speaks to this, you know, this new knowing that you just trust whatever good or whatever is meant for you in your life. You're just trusting it. It's like, all right, total surrender. Like, if it comes, it comes. If it's not, you know what? In my life, in my experience, it's always worked out. Everything always gets better. A better person always comes along, or, whatever it is. So I do see in the future this unconditional love and this building of something with somebody, and fortune turning in your favor. So this is a very positive read. Yeah, so wonderful. I hope this helped you, Taurus. Sorry about last month. Hopefully this helped you in whatever you're going through. If you saw some cards that kind of spoke to you in a different way or manner, obviously this reading is not going to be for everybody. This feels like a very coupled, or it feels like somebody who is attached in a relationship type of vibe. I got that from the last reading as well for Aries. So if it's not for you, I'm sorry, but this is just what's coming through. Maybe I'll do a singles read later. It definitely feels like people who have been in a situation with history. So hopefully this applied to you. If not, check out your rising or your moon sign. And yeah, have a wonderful month. Thanks, Taurus.